Hey, I'm Nick Byer, welcome to Pocket News for Thursday, the 15th of December. Today on the show, a famed leather man and bagpipes on the battlefield. Alright, here's what's been making headlines. And first up, Bethesda's very own leather-clad supermodel is being inducted into the Hall of Fame. Director of Bethesda Game Studios Todd Howard is set to be named as the 22nd inductee to the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences Hall of Fame. Howard joined Bethesda in 1994 to work on The Terminator Future Shock before moving across to the Elder Scrolls series, of which he has been game director since Redguard, but more importantly, Morrowind. Previous Hall of Famers on AIAS's list are Hideo Kojima, Gabe Newell, and Shigeru Miyamoto. And if I had to list all of those developers, the only person Todd Howard would be below is me, as we make sweet, respectful love. Moving on, and Drifter is going to spend millions of dollars to make sure you have an enjoyable vomit. Which is the next night I spend with Todd. In October this year, 3 industry veterans teamed up to create Drifter Entertainment, a Seattle-based VR studio. The founders include former general manager of Epic Games Ray Davies, ex-Microsoft designer and director Brian Murphy, and former Oculus art director Kenneth Scott. Pooling experience from Quake to Gears of War and even the HoloLens, Drifter's goal is to build VR esports games, which just sounds awful. Well, they ended up tricking some poor fool into giving them money because they've just announced they raised $2.25 million to make that virtual dream a virtual reality. And I believe we have a visualization of their new VR peripheral. Competitive multiplayer in VR. Here we come. Moving on, and as the old proverb goes, what is ancient may never die, which is why generations from now, David Attenborough will still be gushing over the mating habits of the albatross. Age of Empires 2 is about to get another expansion. The team behind 2013's HD re-release has announced that their third content update, called Rise of the Rajas, will be launching on PC on the 19th of December, a mere 17 years after the game was originally released. Baby Sam was but a glint in my ex-husband's eye at the time. He feels nothing. The expansion is set in Southeast Asia and introduces 4 new civilizations, each with its own fully voiced campaign and units, such as the Battle Elephant. They truly are building a wonder. Now, do you like release dates? Of course you do. And don't say that I didn't give you anything for Christmas, because it is I who controls the game release schedule. The long-anticipated Torment Tides of Numenera will be making its way to PC, Xbox One, and PS4 on the 28th of February next year. You're welcome. In Exile Entertainment's spiritual successor to Planescape Torment was successfully crowdfunded in March of 2013, where it pulled in over 4 times what the devs were asking, and they've been regretfully implementing stretch goals ever since. It's finally just around the corner though, so hopefully it's been time well spent. And I am not going to give them any more time. They've had enough. That's it. And the Order 1886 developer Ready at Dawn has announced that their next game, Deformers, will be launching early next year. The multiplayer party game looks a bit different to their werewolf shootathon from last year. It launches on PS4, Xbox One, and PC on the 14th of February. It's a Christmas gift, but you can't open it until Valentine's Day. 2 birds, 1 stone. And finally, Atlas announced today that their new Valkyria Chronicles game, Revolution, will arrive for PS4, Xbox One, and Vita sometime in the second quarter of 2017. So there you go, but here's an early Christmas present for you. It's Thing of the Day, and it's Pocket Team Choice Award Thing of the Day titles #2 from one of the heroes of our time, Mr. Murph. Strap yourself in, because this one's a long one. It's good though. It's so good. It's time for something a little more mellow. Stereotypical borderline racist Indian music. How beautiful is this? Oh! I am a god! John! Sam! Pete! Run away! More power? Great for soil fertility. We're gonna leave it there. The Battlefield 1 Spectator Mode is, as promised, delivering some beautiful footage. Sergeant Winter has crafted a slow-motion spectator film of his time on the battlefield.
Many more have gone. Lay me down in the cold, cold ground. Wherefore many more have gone. Many more have gone.
I am great for soil fertility. We're gonna leave it there. Alright, that is it for Pocket News today. My Pocketeers, Murph, thank you so much for all the incredible submissions you sent in over the course of the year. Genuinely, I wish that we didn't have to make an episode of Pocket every day. Instead, we could just show off your crazy psychedelic creations. You are much loved. Thank you very much for making our year lots brighter. This afternoon on the Pocket YouTube channel, I list just about every single game that came out this year that wasn't in my top 5 favorite games of the year. Tomorrow's episode, you will hear my top 5. Are you a top 5? Then join the Pocketeers Facebook group and Steam group. There are links for everything I just said in the description below. Until we're next December, my Pocketeers, Nick, bye out. Mwah! John, do you want to make a noise? No one can hear that exasperated breathing, except for me, every night. Take one of those. What do you think of that, huh? Oh, baby! And now a fancy death.